Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Baseball from the Lone Star State. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll on the hill and coming off a great start, Christian Javier. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball. One and two here. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. One down, base is empty. And it's filled up. Packed house here at Minute Maid. On and miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Chris?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So one out with two aboard, and now it's going to be Alex Bregman. At the belt and fires. On the ground, could be two. Over to Stock for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. No score. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now here's the veteran DH, Bryce Harper. Left-hand batter waits. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's gone. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Rolled over to third, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he beats it. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles, that's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
This is Bryson Stott. Grounder might be two. Pena. One out in the second.
The second baseman, Edmundo.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Gurriel steps on the bag. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Astros 0. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. That one ripped. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Trey Mancini now. Hammer, base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Gurriel around third. Sosa with a relay home. Safe at the plate. And they trail by one.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So here's Christian Vasquez. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Mancini around third. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. It's 2-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. And the righty deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Vasquez stands at second with 2 gone. Hot shot to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. We head on now to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Houston, on to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And the right-hander deals. And strike 2.
2-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And it's even up. pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two now. Got him. And there's one down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. The 2-2. Center field. Marsh settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The wind of the pitch. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-2. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And there's a base hit to left.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Reached on an infield single his first time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Castellanos stands at first with 1 out.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here is Bryson Stott. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The 2-1. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. One now. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Trey Mancini up next for the Astros. And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. Out to short. Has some trouble with it. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from 3rd. One down. And now it's Christian Vasquez. And he deals. In the air out to center. Marsh makes the play. 2 down.
now batting, the center fielder, Chad McCormick.
Man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick. Two outs. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We played 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Phillies 2. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now here is Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Stays alive. On the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Jeremy Pena. Out to short. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Over to first, and he saved. Pena over at first with 1 away. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one almost got him. Two now. In the dirt. The tag, and he's out at second. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
kicks and deals. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And that is that. One left for Houston, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now Rhys Hoskins. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And now it's even up.
I got to count 2-2.
A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
One down. Phillies down a run. Out to short. In time to Gurriel. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Harper now. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 3 and the Phillies 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Eflin. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Oh, that drilled him. To first, one away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Now here is Trey Mancini. Here's a 1-2. And he chases that one. And there's 2 down.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Stott over to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Astros lead 1. But they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
No outs, runner at first. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So up next, Edmundo Sosa. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 3-2. Back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. Can't get there. Base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Sosa relay to third. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So digging in, Jose Altuve. Good contact guy, good defender. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. Pitch gets away. But he's safe. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 4-2. Around second now, going for 3. Sosa with a relay throw, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. And he hits a ground ball right side, whips it to first. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. Runner at third, 2 away. To short. Stop. Gloves it. Whips it across. That's the third out. Inning over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brian Abreu. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 4-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Kyle Tucker. And the pitch. So now 1-2. The pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and Gurriel is out.
Now batting. The designated
Now it's the DH, Trey Mancini. The 1-1. This to center field. Marsh under it. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Number 55, Ryan.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Here's the 2-2. That's to third. Bregman to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The punch out there. Now only one out remaining. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Down to their final strike. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 3 here at home and get themselves back in the series.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.